ever Google on air. So this is a fun experiment for us. But the reason that we're having this interview is because you, Kelley Skar, fabulous agent out of Calgary, Alberta, has made some pretty big moves in your career lately that's gotten some attention. So why don't you start with, you know, what you first did in terms of moving brokerages?
Yeah, so about 5 weeks ago, I left the fourth largest real estate brand in Canada and went with the largest independent real estate brokerage in Western Canada. And a major part of the reason why I did that is because CIR Realty, the brokerage that I'm with now, is so far above and beyond every other brokerage. We're talking big brand brokerage like the Remaxes, the Century 21s, the Royal LePages. They're so far above and beyond technologically speaking. They're so far above and beyond in terms of the culture that they bring and also the support. I mean, there are 10 managers within CIR itself that I can tap into at any time. It's not just that stuff. I mean, there's so many different levels to CIR that it would take me probably the better part of the day for us for me to actually explain this to you and do a good job of it. But that's basically the reason why I left. I wasn't getting the level of support that I felt that I needed and wanted. As well, I wanted to be with a company that was innovative. And the company that I was with previous was there was a very big lack of motivation to be innovative in an industry that is crying for innovation. So absolutely. And
yeah. So for people who aren't familiar with you, I'm just going to explain a little bit about how Kelley is extremely innovative. He's very forward in the technology space. You were speaking, I believe, at the Calgary Rebar camp, and you have spoken at many different conferences and share your knowledge. You're particularly handy with an iPad, and you do a lot of video for your business, and so you've gained a lot of attention, not just nationally but internationally. I believe you're going to be writing for Inman Next as well.
Yeah, actually, I just got an email from Rachel here about 5 minutes ago saying that the post is going to be up sometime midweek next week, just talking about video and real estate. So really excited about that one, actually. Really excited about that.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. And on that note, you also have a rather large announcement, and I'm going to let you make it.
Well, this one is huge for me. You and I have talked about this at length, and I am now Canada's very first verified professional agent. And what that essentially means is that I am held to a higher standard now within the industry, being that I have been verified by past clients, by my peers especially. That's a really big one in my opinion, as well as a record of good professional conduct, as well as a good record of real estate sales and representing my clients. So basically what VPA is a tool to allow my future clients to gain some insight into who I am as a professional. Not really as a person, that's what the videos are for, but more as a professional real estate agent and the type and level of professionalism that they'll get when they wind up hiring me. So I firmly believe in the VPA brand. I firmly believe in the model. I think it's a fantastic idea. It's more than just a site where your past clients can go and write a review. We all know that these reviews can be manipulated in such a way to really reflect good things that may not be said about the agent. With VPA, there is no manipulation. It's very simple. They go to your past clients, they go to your peers, they go to your broker, and then they also go to your governing bodies, so your local real estate board as well as your provincial real estate board, to make sure that you haven't ever been involved in any sort of a lawsuit or any sort of infraction to do with our COE, our Code of Ethics. So it's a fantastic tool, one that I firmly believe in, and very excited to be the very first one in Canada, one of 100,000. I mean, I can't tell you how excited that makes me. So
I'm so excited for you. As you know, I'm a big fan of verified agents, so it's our pal Michael McClure's company, and he has been such a driving force in raising the bar in our industry and just opening up the conversation and and having that conversation about what does it mean to be a professional, and not to alienate anyone who's not yet at that point in their career, but to set a goal for something that I think is achievable and worth shooting for. So I'm super proud of you, Kelley. I just can't be more pleased that you're the very first. I think you're setting an excellent example for everyone across the nation about, how we can improve our integrity and raise the level of professionalism and really truly show the value to the consumer about what it means to be a professional in this industry. So congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate it. And I absolutely agree with you. I think that this being the very first of its kind, a completely unbiased certification, verification, so to speak, Michael doesn't have any affiliation with any one brokerage. He doesn't work for RE/MAX. He's got his own brokerage altogether. That isn't even in Canada. It's in the United States. So for me, that was a huge, huge thing where there is no affiliation with any sort of a brand. He's completely third-party and unbiased. And again, going back to checking with my past clients to make sure that I'm on the level. I am who I say I am. Going to my peers, I think that this is probably the most important aspect of this whole verification process, is asking my peers whether I brought a level of professionalism to the table, and would they actually be willing to do business with me again. I think that that's a huge, huge thing in our industry, where, historically agents have been known to go more head-to-head than actually work together in conjunction, as opposed to, being opposing forces and thinking that this is some sort of a competition, when it's not. The end goal, the end result of our real estate business is to help people achieve their dreams, and we should be working together to be able to help our clients do that. Love
it. Collaboration, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Love that. So moving forward, what are your goals, and where are things going for you in your career right now then?
Well, busier than ever right now in real estate, continuing to guest blog on various sites. Been writing a little bit for My Real Page, which is an IDX provider here in Canada, talking about paperless, how to run a paperless business, etc. Got this post coming up for Inman Next. I'm really looking forward to shooting some video for VPA and getting those out as well. And again, just trying to really stay focused on my real estate business. And you mentioned that I spoke at a bunch of different conferences last year. I've been asked to speak on, on these things like paperless and social media and stuff like that. This year, I've probably had 5 or 6 different invitations this year already, and I've turned every single one of them down. I'm really just trying to zero in and focus on my real estate business, because I know that this is where I get a lot of the enjoyment from, and this is where, a large part of my income is coming from as well. So.
Right. Well, we appreciate you sharing your knowledge, and I'm speaking for everybody who's ever going to watch this video, and who knows who will. But yeah. I know that everyone's cheering you on and is excited for a successful career, and I'll see you soon. So.
Thank you so much. That is so awesome. You're so kind.
Yeah. You can pay me later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks a lot, Terry. Appreciate it.